Caitlin Clark's new Kobe PE shoe sold out in less than a minute. And I saw so many tweets about this, so many people who were so sad that they missed out on this shoe. And I saw this commercial yesterday on social media. I thought it was so cool. There's a shot when she's in the locker room and she opens her eye and it like turns into what looks like a snake eye, but when you zoom in, it's actually the Kobe logo.
Nike just pulled off the biggest marketing fail of the decade, and I swear, Aja Wilson is absolutely fuming. For years, they've poured endless cash into building Wilson's brand. And meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has been out here setting the entire social media world on fire, sometimes just by tying her shoelaces. Nike finally woke up and realized they bet on the wrong horse, and they bet big. Now that they're finally shifting toward the woman who actually makes the cash registers sing, Wilson's having a full-on meltdown. But let's be real. This drama isn't just about sneakers. This is Nike, basically admitting in public. Yeah, we pushed the wrong face for years. And while Caitlin Clark crashes Nike's website by just showing up, Wilson's sneakers are collecting dust and quietly headed for the sale rack. If you support Caitlin, drop a baby goat in the comments. Let's go. That Kobe colorway Caitlin Clark's been wearing? At first it looked like it was made just for her, until a few days ago when Nike dropped official images and announced, everyone now gets a chance to wear them. Let's pull out the receipts, because numbers don't lie. Wilson's sneakers? Launched with tons of hype. But, according to reports, they're still sitting on shelves and already creeping toward clearance. Meanwhile, Caitlin drops a Kobe collab, without even having her own signature line yet, and 13,000 pairs sold out in under 1 minute. Not 5, not 10, literally 60 seconds. That wasn't a product drop. That was a feeding frenzy. Honestly, Caitlin's Kobe is the sneaker of the week. If you wanted that shoe, you better have had your game plan ready. Because resale prices are already skyrocketing from $350 to $600. I seriously hope this sets a precedent, and that we'll see other exclusive player edition Kobe's released to the public in the future. When Caitlin's shoe dropped, Nike's website didn't just lag, it waved the white flag. Secondary markets exploded immediately, and Wilson's line, gathering dust. And the bitter part? Nike spent 2 entire years pampering Wilson's sneaker line like a royal affair. Custom logos, Celtic symbols for her family, grandma's sayings on the sole. It was more like a personal scrapbook you could lace up. And Caitlin? Still wearing recycled Kobe's. No signature logo, no personal touches, and still outselling Wilson's masterpieces by a mile. And honestly, I've lost all respect for Aja Wilson. She kept her Nike deal a secret for 2 years, while publicly throwing shade at Caitlin Clark in interviews. Read her Time magazine interview. It's wild. She could have said, hey, Caitlin's got a shoe coming out, I've got one too. Just be patient. But no, she stayed silent. Instead, she let this whole false narrative grow, painting Caitlin as some privileged white girl who's just being handed everything, even though Caitlin earned every bit of what she's gotten. Nike handed Wilson everything. Multi-million-dollar deal, custom campaign, even a commercial directed by Malia Obama, and still couldn't generate the real-world hype. Meanwhile, Caitlin just needs a court and a basketball. And boom, she's shutting down the internet. Let's talk numbers. Caitlin Clark generated an $82 million economic impact for the state of Iowa alone. A 23-year-old kid from West Des Moines turned the NCAA upside down and pumped millions into the economy just by playing ball. And Nike? They missed the entire wave, too busy chasing some correct storyline.
Heard that Nike stocked about 14,000 of these, and that is an unconfirmed report, but they sold out in less than a minute. If that's any indication of what a Caitlin Clark signature shoe will do, I think Nike better continue to get on it and get ready to launch this brand.
They ignored the female Michael Jordan sitting right in front of them. Even Nike's former marketing director went public and said, "Congrats, you clowns almost let your golden goose walk away." Their stock price tanked to a 5-year low, while other brands, Gatorade, Wilson, State Farm, had already embraced Caitlin as the face of the future. Now, Nike's finally jumped on the train. This isn't a prediction. This isn't a wait and see. It's already happening. Caitlin brings people together: kids, moms, dads, hoop heads, casual fans. Everyone's lining up for her shoes. Wilson's sneaker drops feel like a boring chore. Caitlin's drops? They feel like Christmas morning for basketball fans. The difference is night and day. Wilson's out here loudly demanding more respect. Caitlin just keeps dropping highlights and letting her game do the talking. And while Wilson's pushing sales with teaser campaigns, promo tours, press junkets, Caitlin literally posts a photo and people are camping outside stores like it's a PS5 restock.
When you strip away the noise and the bright lights, it's just the game you loved as a kid.
Chant of defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3.
Feet on the hardwood, basketball in hand, guiding you, inspiring you, working on the player you dream to be. Because the ball will always bring you back to your favorite place. Calm, focused, and confident. To the place all roads lead, the game of basketball.
You know what's really burning Wilson up inside? That Nike's finally admitting what most people already knew. Clark isn't just an athlete. She's a cultural force. Wilson needed 2 years of rollout, stylists, and strategy. Clark just showed up, dominated, and let the fans come to her. Wilson campaigned like a local politician, begging for the crown. Clark never asked for it. She just earned it, quietly and confidently. And Nike? They finally opened their eyes and said, "Wow, we messed this up. Let's not gloss over this." Nike's website crashed from the Caitlin Clark hype. This is a multi-billion-dollar company with top-tier servers, and they still couldn't handle the demand. That's historic. That's Clark's impact. Wilson's shoes maybe cause a hiccup. Caitlin's launches are digital tsunamis that show up on PowerPoint slides in Nike investor meetings. And here's the crazy part. Nike stocked around 14,000 pairs, and they sold out in under a minute. That tells you everything you need to know. If you think that was wild, imagine what her first signature sneaker will do. Wilson can polish her trophies all day long, but Caitlin Clark brings something you can't manufacture. That raw electricity that makes millions of people want to be a part of the moment. Nike finally realized propping up Wilson was like buying MySpace stock in 2010. Meanwhile, they had the basketball version of Netflix right there the whole time, already wearing Adidas in college and ready to transform their entire women's brand. Now they're scrambling, and Wilson, she's watching the dream she begged for slide effortlessly into Clark's hands. Sure, hardcore WNBA fans might still buy Wilson's kicks as a show of solidarity, but Caitlin's sneakers? Those are pop culture. Little girls wear her jersey like it's a superhero costume. People who don't even follow basketball know who she is. That's the difference between niche activism merch and global dominance. Nike just released Caitlin's Kobe PE today for $190. A few hours later, resale prices already jumping to $350, $375, even $600. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. Nike wasted a fortune trying to manufacture Wilson into a superstar. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, without effort, turned every arena into a sold-out concert. Now Nike's finally putting their full weight behind her because they realize this is bigger than basketball. Clark is a living cultural moment, and she's just getting started. And Wilson? She can keep tweeting about respect while the rest of us smash refresh trying to cop the next size 9 before it sells out in 20 seconds. The revolution is here. Nike finally got the memo. And the market, it's spoken loud and clear. It's all about Caitlin Clark. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Plays it in on a delectable dime from Caitlin Clark.